This stream is sponsored by Manscaped. Hey you. Yes, you. Have you lost all your confidence when shaving below the waist? Would you like a sleek, well-designed trimmer so you can shave with ease? Well, look no further. Let's talk Manscaped. Let's Talk Sport have teamed up with Manscaped, the best in men's below-the-waist grooming, to give you an exclusive offer of 20% off and free worldwide shipping with the code Let's Talk Sport. Manscaped engineered the ultimate groin and body trimmer by focusing on intelligent functionality and an incredibly comfortable grooming experience. Their 4th generation trimmer features a cutting-edge ceramic blade to reduce grooming accidents thanks to their advanced skin-safe technology. It also gives you the ability to turn on the 4000K LED spotlight when needed for a more precise shave. Visit manscaped.com and use the code Let's Talk Sport for 20% off plus free shipping for a helping hand. Job done. This product has been tried and tested by Cara and the LTS team. We thoroughly recommend for the best smooth shaving experience below the waist. Visit manscaped.com for 20% off and free shipping by using the code Let's Talk Sport. Manscaped, your balls will thank you.
Hello and welcome to Let's Talk Sport for your live stream watch along of the T20 World Cup Super 12 match between Australia and England. One of the biggest rivalries, if probably the biggest rivalry in cricket, and they're taking place at the United Arab Emirates today. And sorry we're a bit late, we've already had the first over of the match and it's Australia who are batting first, and it's 6-0 at the moment. Warner and Finch, the opening pair for Australia. So England actually won the toss and chose to field for tonight's match, which, let's not forget, here in the United Arab Emirates, it is a few hours ahead, probably around 4 hours ahead, I'd say. But either way, the conditions out there are still very warm. And it's Chris Folkes with his first over of the day, straight at the bat of Finch. And they've been able to get a run out of that. We did see the first boundary in that opening over. I think it was Finch that got 4 runs. But anyway, yeah, T20 World Cup, it's here. It's been around for about a week or two now, isn't it? The T20 World Cup, and it's exciting to finally have it back. Our first T20 World Cup in 5 years. It was supposed to take place last year, but of course, let's not forget that COVID and all that happened, and it got cancelled. And it was originally supposed to be in Australia. So Australia, instead, not being the hosts this time, since their restrictions are still quite tight in Australia. But I believe they'll be hosting it next year, because we are having another T20 World Cup next year. I don't know if the plan is to do it every 4 years still, as they were originally doing, but it used to be every 2 years. Oh, I think they've got one, and is it a wicket? It is. And it's Folkes yet again. He's had an absolute great tournament so far. And already David Warner is gone with 1 run and 1 ball. And that's a wicket for England. And what a start for them. 7 for 1. It's early days though. So 2 balls for David Warner, and he's only got 1 run, and he is frustrated. He's taken his gloves off aggressively while walking off the pitch. But it's straight at him. It's just on the edge of the bat there. And Jos Buttler with the catch. But yeah, Chris Folkes has been fantastic for England recently, and his form continues. So 7 for 1 for Australia after just 1.2 overs of this match. So anyway, do get in touch on the live chat page, folks. Love to hear from you. Who do you think is going to win today? We've got a live poll on the chat page as well, so you can vote for who you would like to see win. Let me just add, the one thing I forgot to do was add some background noise. Let's get that in there. Oh. Vokes with another one. Oh, nearly two in a row with Smith, who's just come in. Steve Smith, who is the biggest threat for Australia on that bats lineup. Oh, I thought Vokes had him. He nearly did the same to what he did to Warner. He stuck his bat out there, Smith, I must admit. Bit risky from him. And as we all know, Steve Smith is one of the greatest batters in the world right now. So here we go again, Vokes up against Smith. This time he leaves it for Jos Buttler. But that would have been some start for England if they had got 2 wickets in a row there in just the second over. Let's actually look back at the... Yeah, definitely just edged the bat there. David Warner completely missing it, really, not getting his bat behind the ball. But yes, frustration for Mr. Warner. Be sure to vote on the live chat page, folks. Ooh! What's happened here? Oh, they reckon that, well, they've got 2 reviews, both teams do. Morgan's saying no, because it looks as though there might be a leg before wicket appeal. It looked like it went wide though, to be honest, so I think Morgan might have made a good decision there. Let's watch this back. Nah, I think he would have just missed the wicket. I'll show it on those predicted graphics in a minute, I'm sure. Good shot there by Smith. But yeah, Vokes has done well there. Only 8 for 1 after 2 overs. But yeah, great start for England, really. Steve Smith, he knows he needs to... Oh! So apparently it was in line with the wicket, so if Morgan had gone for that, they could have had 2 wickets. But when you watch in the first instance, because let's not forget, they can't just watch the replay back afterwards, it was very wide. It looked very wide from the first instance, hence why I agreed with Morgan, but hopefully that doesn't come and bite them on the bum, because, as I said, Steve Smith is just one of those that you want to get out as soon as you can. He's the one who could be the threat and bring the big runs in for Australia. We've got Chris Jordan bowling for the first time today. 68 matches, 74 wickets. His strike rate is 18.8. Yeah, Jordan a lot more of a T20 play these days. I can't remember his time at Test cricket. Did he really give it a go? I can't remember. Or was he ever picked? Smith's gone! And he's gone! Caught out by Vokes! They can't get away from Vokes, even when he's not bowling. Steve Smith gone, 8 for 2. Australia are in trouble. And I must admit, that was quite an easy one. It was a hell of a one-handed catch by Vokes, because he had to go a few steps back to make the catch, and then he didn't have his backing behind the ball when it was going to land, but his left hand grabbed hold of it and he fell to the ground and kept hold of it at the end. That was the crucial moment. And Steve Smith, it was a big delivery there by Jordan. Big bounce towards Steve Smith, and he swung it midway, and at the end it's Vokes who makes the catch. So as I said, they can't get away from Vokes. Even when he's not bowling, he's been able to catch one of them out now. So Steve Smith gone for 1 run after 5 deliveries. So Jordan bowled him, Vokes with the catch, but this is a bad start from Australia. Really bad start. And we're only in our 3rd over at the moment. So, wow, England, what a start. Can they continue? As I said, I was worried the LBW appeal that should have been given. I worried that that might come and haunt England, but maybe not. So in case you want to get the latest scores and all that, folks, they are below me. As you can see, Australia 8 for 2. And if you wanted to... Ooh! Oh! Jordan nearly got another wicket. In case you're wondering, they're playing in Dubai today. But I'll tell you what, if England can get a couple more wickets in these early overs, can Australia last 20 overs? At the moment, I'll tell you what, these bowlers that England are offering at the moment just shows why we're probably the best T20 team in the world right now. I mean, look at West Indies, they've had a poor tournament, and they're supposed to be defending the title, but that was 5 years ago, and they beat England in the final. Yeah, beat England in the final from that final over. What was it? Four sixes or something like that from Carlos Brathwaite. Oh, great catch by Vokes. Interesting delivery by Jordan. It was going to go very wide, but at the end, Steve Smith still went with the swing. Big regret, I'm sure, for him. Of course, there are football matches going on today, so we'll check out the scorelines of them later on, I reckon. Oh, calls for LBW again, but umpire's not having any of it, and they continue. I think that's just the 1-1. Yeah, 1-1 there from Australia. So Maxwell's just come in now to replace Steve Smith. Showing the head-to-head between Australia and England at T20 internationals. England have actually only won 8, Australia have won 10, and I think one of them was a draw, from what I'm reading. But at the T20 World Cup, they've only played each other twice. England won 1 and Australia won 1. Now, I might be wrong, but I think the 2010 T20 World Cup final was between Australia and England did win that. That was the first and only time England won the T20 World Cup. So they've been finalists twice, winning it at least once. So I think they played that T20 World Cup in Barbados, from what I can remember. Here comes Jordan, final ball of the over. Maxwell, you feel, might just be here to try and steady the ship for Australia. They can't really afford another wicket early on. Tell you what, while there's an ad break, I'll just see what the latest football results are. I'll keep them in front of me. So, wow, Man City are 1-0 down at home to Crystal Palace. Wilfried Zaha with a goal on the 6th minute, and it's only 14 minutes in, but with that Man City squad, you feel that they would have plenty of time to try and turn it around at least. But interesting start in the Premier League this afternoon. In case you missed it, Leicester have lost 2-0 to Arsenal. Oh, not a bad delivery there by Vokes again. But yeah, we haven't seen a boundary, I don't think, since the opening over. 13 for 2 for Australia. That's Maxwell adding a couple of runs. Finch has got 7 runs and 7. Yeah, they're showing all the deliveries from Vokes in that first over. It is a fantastic over by Vokes. Oof. Another one. I wasn't going to get anywhere with that. So the score predictor reckons 142 for Australia. At the start of it all, they reckoned 173. I do like these little predictors that they put in. I mean, some of it's going to be right, some of it's going to be wrong. But it's always good to see. Of course, Australia's coach these days is Justin Langley. Read that Real Madrid won early on. Vinicius Jr. getting 2 goals for Real Madrid. David Vaughan. I've only just seen David Vaughan's moustache, but that is one hell of a moustache. He went for 1 run. He just joined us. Two runs there for Australia. I must admit, I was a bit surprised reading from Ewan Morgan earlier this week that, actually I think it was before their opening match last weekend, where they're basically Ewan Morgan was saying he's happy, you know, he's even said himself that he's droppable. Oh, that's got to be! It is! That's another one! England have got 3 wickets now! Absolutely fantastic! Vokes has got 2 wickets already today. Just before he finishes the over, they're going to have a review, I think, Australia. They've got 10 seconds to decide if they're going to have one. Remember, they have 2 reviews per inning, I believe. I think they're going to have one because at this rate, they're already crumbling and it's only been 3/4 overs. They're going to do a review. Justin Langer just sitting there waiting for the outcome. So Australia, so original decision was out. Ooh, did it hit the bat first? I'm just wondering if it might have hit the bat first before it went for leg, before wicket. Well, as I said, when watching it from that moment, it just looked like it was a wicket straight away. Third umpire, Kumar, his name is checking everything out behind the scenes. It doesn't... I don't think it hit the bat from what they're showing, from the sound that they're trying to use. It's a wicket. Yeah, review lost, so it is a wicket. Australia 15 for 3 with 1 delivery left before the end of the 3rd over. I can't quite believe what we're seeing here. I mean, it's early days. Australia have still got plenty of batters on the list to go through before this match is going to be one-sided, but at the moment, that's Glenn Maxwell gone. 6 runs and only 9 deliveries. And there's 1 more ball left of this over for Chris Vokes. And you always feel like with Chris Vokes, he's always got something up his sleeve, and at the moment he's been absolutely top-notch. He's already won man of the match for me if he carries on like this. So Marcus Stoinis coming in at number 5 on the batting order for Australia. Looking at the online poll at the moment on our live chat page, do vote on it. England 100% to win this match, Australia at 0%. Well, it feels like it's one-sided at the moment. So Marcus Stoinis, 32, he's a right-hand batsman. 26 innings, 416 runs. Strike rate at 136.8. He's only had 1 half-century of his career. I'm not sure if it means just in cricket or in T20. I imagine that's in T20. But yeah, David Vaughan already gone. Steve Smith already gone. Some of the big names for Australia already gone in this batting lineup. In the last 12 balls, Australia have only been able to get 8 runs. So it's not just the wickets, it's the fact that they can't even get themselves a boundary. You need to get a boundary at some point. So last ball here for Chris Vokes for now. What can he do with this one? Oh, he leaves it. He does leave it, Stone. Vokes is on another level at the moment. He's on fire. Yeah, Stoinis. Oh no, it was Finch who was at the bat on the receiving end then. Yeah, it's no doubt a wicket when you watch back Maxwell. In case you are wondering what happened in the other cricket match today, it was a win for South Africa. I think it was a hat-trick of Yeah, it was a hat-trick of wickets for Hazaranga for Sri Lanka when they were bowling. But yeah, South Africa winning by 4 runs. Here comes Jordan for his first delivery of the over. Is that another one? Oh, umpire's not sure. I don't think he will. They're going to ask for a review. That looked like they've got 2 reviews still. They haven't used any yet. They're going to have a look. And oh my, this couldn't be another wicket, could it? It looked like it was starting to go wide at the end of that delivery, but the last one before that didn't get reviewed. That was a wicket at the end, looked wider than that. So I think at the moment England might just have themselves a 4th wicket. Oh, it's a wicket. That's a wicket. Has it hit the bat again? No, it hasn't. It doesn't look like it's hit the bat. There's still a little gap between the ball and the bat before it hits his pad. Yeah. Yeah, it didn't hit the bat. I think you've got another. I think you've got another one here. England are on fire. If this becomes another wicket, it is. It's not a wicket. Trying to hear the commentary as to why that was. Interesting. I must admit, I thought that was going to be a wicket, but Jordan. I tell you what, Jordan and Vokes have been so dangerous so far for England. The pair have been excellent, but no, that's not a 4th wicket. I'm trying to understand why that wasn't. I didn't hear the commentator. So last 12 balls for Australia, they've had 9 runs. 17 for 3. And we're nearly at the quarter point of their innings. Jordan just having to wait after Finch was trying to remove someone. Finch has got 9 runs after 9 balls. Not sure what Jordan's trying to ask for there. I need to understand why they didn't give him a wicket for that. Sadly for England, it was a review wasted. That means they've only got 1 left of this innings. So So 17 for 3. If you've just joined us, yeah, Australia are getting battered. We're literally 2 balls away from reaching 5 overs. And Australia have lost Steve Smith, Warner and Maxwell so far. And Vokes has been able to get 1 wicket. He's been able to catch one of them. And Jordan has been able to get a wicket as well. So yeah, so far, England are looking the better team. You do feel like Finch might be the most important player they need right now for Australia. Even though he's only got 9 runs, he's been able to be there from the start of the innings at least. And sadly for him, he's had to watch 3 of his teammates leave the pitch. What can Jordan do with this? It's so dangerous. I don't know how Australia are even going to get a boundary at this rate. It's just fantastic bowling. 19 for 3. 5 overs gone. Bad start for Australia. They've got to pick themselves up here, you feel. But already a quarter of the way gone, and so far England no doubt the better team. just check. Let me check the result from Sri Lanka and South Africa. So Sri Lanka, the most runs they got was from Nisanka with 72 runs from 58. For South Africa, they got 146, and they had to beat the target of Sri Lanka's 142, and they won by 4 wickets. Come on, Vokes. Good start from him in this match. He's just had his first delivery of the 6th over. This is actually my first T20 match that I've watched of the World Cup, to be honest with you. I watched little bits of the England game the other day against Bangladesh, but I was in work as well, so I didn't get to watch that much. And to be honest with you, Bangladesh, you always felt they were going to win that, no problem. Oof. Well, it looks like that was a wide ball from Vokes. That's not like him at the moment. 1 extra for Australia. First one of the match. Kirsty Stanton. Sorry, Kirsty. I don't know if when you sent me that message, but she says, "Yo, hey Kirsty, hope you're well." Currently got 1 or 2 football shirts. I'm keeping an eye on eBay, and I'll be keeping an eye on them because they're on auction over the next hour or so while this match takes place. So I'm hoping I can win one of the shirts that I'm after. But we shall see. We do have more watch-alongs this weekend, folks. I believe we've got the UFC this evening with Luke Tanner. I'm not sure what time that's on, but for you UFC fans, we do have that coming up. And then tomorrow, we've got at least 2 football matches that we're going to be doing. Man City women versus Chelsea women at 12:45 in the FA Cup semi-final. So whoever wins gets themselves a ticket to Wembley Stadium. And I think the FA Cup final of the women's competition is actually at the start of December, which I think the reason why that's happening is because they delayed the FA Cup originally from last season, and they actually had the final around November last season. So we're trying to play catch up with the FA Cup there. But also, of course, the FA Cup, we've got that tomorrow. But then tomorrow night we've got a big game of AS Roma versus AC Milan. AC Milan before the weekend went top of the Serie A, so it's a big game for Jose Mourinho since they're hosting the league leaders. When I last checked the table, I don't know if they still are. Of course, there's some Serie A matches going on today, as far as I'm aware. But yes, do join us on Let's Talk Sport for those live streams tomorrow. So Finch has got 11 runs out of 16 deliveries so far. Most runs they've got from one of their batsmen so far. 21 for a free. Vokes, it's just fantastic bowling. It doesn't matter if they don't get the wicket sometimes. It's that avoidance of the boundaries, and Australia just can't get any runs at the moment. 6 overs gone. Vokes didn't get any wickets that time, but I think Vokes now has got 7 runs conceded from the 2 wickets he's got. So that's a great start from him after 3 overs. And it looks as though Rashid's coming in. I think Rashid started the first over of this match. So he's just preparing himself, getting his legs warmed up. Be sure, folks, as well to subscribe to Let's Talk Sport. As you can see, we've got an offer from manscaped.com at the moment. All the details are in the description. But on the top left corner of this screen, you'll notice that we are giving away a 20% off discount code at manscaped.com on everything. So be sure to check all that out. Let's Talk Sport in capitals is your discount code. So you're welcome. So maybe for a friend of yours ahead of Christmas, a nice gift for someone. Maybe for your man, maybe for your woman, or for anyone. Or it. an alien. I don't know. Here comes Rashid. Oh, he's got him! Yes! Rashid! First delivery of the over and he's got him. Fantastic. And I think there will be a review, will there, from Australia? I'm not sure. Fantastic from Rashid. And there's a guy dressed in a fox onesie dancing away with a cup of beer. You don't blame him, because it really feels like England are on ecstasy at the moment. They are just not getting anything wrong. And Marcus Stanos goes with nothing after 4 deliveries. Let's watch this again. Let's see the spin. Little change in direction, straight at his knee. Fantastic. It's one-sided, this match. 21 for 4. You feel like, as long as they get Finch out as well, they should be alright, England, because I feel like Finch is the only one who's trying to get themselves going at the moment, but it's just not happening. Well, I don't know about you folks, but I'm wondering how long this match will last. I was ready for this to go past 6 o'clock in English time. You know, around 3 hours at least of the match length, but at the moment that's not happening. Wade in at number 6. So Finch still out there. He was one of the opening batsmen along with David Warner. 33 years old Matthew Wade, left-handed batsman. 80th in the T20 international rankings from the ICC. 670 runs from 41 innings. What can he get then, Wade? Will he try and get something going for Australia, or will be another victim? Defends the ball this time. I remember the T20 final from 5 years ago when it was West Indies England when they played the tournament in India, and I do remember England getting some early wickets against West Indies, and it was very easy to just, you know, get, even the players, you could say, were getting a bit, I wouldn't say carried away, but you just felt like, you know, the match was already going England's way. But then later on in that innings, West Indies started to pick up runs, and it was enough. They did what they had to do. Brathwaite was miraculous in that final over, but they still won. And I think, you know, Australia could learn 1 or 2 things from that if they remember that match. It's all about, sometimes you can get the right batter in at the right time, and they'll change the match. And straight away, Finch nearly finding a boundary there. I think that's 2 runs added to the board. Sorry folks, I'll be right back. The cat wants to leave the bedroom. Oh, Rashid nearly. And Wade has got a boundary. So that's 5 runs for him already after 3 balls. So this could be interesting. Is this when Australia can finally start to get themselves going? There's been nothing from them so far. But I think that's Australia's 2nd ever boundary of this innings. So, So Livingston's going to have a go. Liam Livingston. I've seen him a few times play for Lancashire. Leg spin bowler. He's only had 4 wickets from the 11 matches, but of course you can't. There are a limit of overs for each ball. I think it might be 4. I don't think you can have more than 4 overs when it comes to T20. So 28 for 4 at the moment. 7.1 overs gone. It's interesting hearing the commentator from Mike Atherton. He's saying that Australia may as well just go for it now, which absolutely. And it's about time they started to get themselves swinging with the bat. They only get the wrong one there. They're just showing the most selected players from this match in the Fantasy League. And it looks as though Moeen Ali's the main man. Yeah, we haven't seen him bowl yet. It's a bit more like it from Australia in this over, but this is Liam Livingston's first over. Finch at the bat. Good fielding there from England to make sure that was a maiden. Here's Livingston. Oh, good fielding. Fantastic from Livingston. He had to go across Finch to stop the ball from getting past him, and he made a massive dive as well. That was well done from him to avoid any more runs for Australia. So Australia on a bit more like it kind of over from them. 32 for 4. It looks as though Rashid's going to be in again. In his last over, he got one of the others out. Oh, surely. Oh, nearly a catch near the ropes there, but it just bounced before the fielder. Wade lives for another day. It's weird seeing Johnny Bairstow without a beard. He looks so different. But he looks like he's put on a bit of weight, actually. Rashid comes again for the second. Oh, nearly. Moeen Ali stops Wade from adding a run, I think. Nearly. $35 for 4. So you've got 4. You've got 3 on the leg side, 2 on the off side in terms of fielders at the moment. Ooh. any of you are watching and you're a big cricket fan, I'd like to know your thoughts on the World Test Championship that was a thing over the summer, which has been talked about for a while, but we had, what was it, India versus New Zealand in a World Test match, which ended up being New Zealand winning the very first one. I'd like to know what people's thoughts are on that. Rashid. Oh, I think he's gone. No. No, leg before wicket appeal, but looks as though... Are they going to do a review, England? No, I don't think they are. Ooh. I think it might have been. And I think they would have liked to have got a 5th wicket when it was Finch, because Finch has got the most runs for Australia. Not that it's hard to do that at the moment because it's only 18 runs, but 37 for 4 for Australia after 9 overs. They've got to pick themselves up now. They've got 11 overs left here, and those overs will go quickly. And I think the fact that they've not even reached 50 yet might be a bit of a worry. They could do with 1 or 2 electrifying overs being for Australia. Last 12 balls of this match has seen 10 runs so far. David Warner still watching on. I would say he needs to do Movember, but I think he's won the contest for that. Sorry about that, folks. Bit of a Wi-Fi issue there, but all sorted now. So it looks as though the score predictor's gone right down. Australia's score predict at the moment is 115, and at the start of this match it was 173. Livingston's the one probably giving away a few runs here, you feel. So midway point of this innings for Australia, 10 overs gone, 10 to go. Australia 41 for 4. Wade with 11 runs, Finch with 20. And yeah, that's probably the best partnership that is no doubt statistically the best partnership they've had so far in this innings, and it couldn't be any worse, that's for sure. Apologies folks, my Wi-Fi seems to be down a little bit at the moment, so the stream I'm using is a bit slow. currently on an ad break. I think they normally have a quick drinks break when it's 10 overs. So it's Mills, his first over of the innings. He's known for being a fast left-arm bowler. 8 wickets from his last 8 matches, so the form is there, you could say, for Tymel Mills. Can he make it worse here for Australia? He's up against Wade at the bat. Not a bad delivery there. They do get a run though. Of course, it's easy to get carried away. Australia's still got another 10 overs to try and save this innings, but also for England, it can happen to them. You know, it could stun them from Australia's bowling perspective. So you just never know what can happen when it comes to T20 cricket. Be sure as well, folks, to click the subscribe button below. Give us a like. We'd really appreciate your support. Here comes Mills again with his second delivery. Straight at the bat of Finch. Finch on to 21 runs now. Actually, no, just 20. Oh no, 21. Here comes Mills again. Oof. Wade couldn't get his swing out there. Oh, where's that going? Oh, is that a 6? I think that was a 4. It was up in the air from Wade. We're just checking now. I think it just bounced. Yeah, it just bounced. Literally by a whisker, it bounced before the rope. Liverpool FC KK's going touch. Hello, hope you're well. Saying Australia really need a comeback. Well, they've got to forget the first 10 overs and make the second 10 overs, the second half of their innings, a lot better. They've started to calm a bit, but they still need a lot of runs. Oh, Mills with another great delivery. Yeah, Australia at the moment, I think they'll be happy just to get to 100 runs, which is obviously not enough against this England team. But yeah, Australia have actually been able to calm down a little bit and get some runs instead of losing people. Here comes Mills. Oh, that's a poor delivery. That's an extra for Australia. Very wide. Just a heads up, folks, if you haven't heard me yet, we've got some more watch-alongs this weekend. We've got UFC tonight with Luke Tannen, and tomorrow we've got at least a couple of football matches to look forward to. Man City women versus Chelsea women, followed by AS Roma and AC Milan. So Chelsea women playing at Man City Women in the FA Cup semi-finals. That's on at 12:45 tomorrow. That's the 12:45 kickoff on our channel. And then in the evening, we do have AS Roma versus AC Milan, which is a 7:45 kickoff. So do join me for that. Hopefully I'll get our good man Andrew Pollard on, or Andrew Perlo as I like to call him. He does look like Perlo. If you've not seen him before and he joins us tomorrow, do join us and then let me know what you think. Because he looks like Perlo as long as he's got the beard and the glasses. Actually no, he doesn't wear glasses, Perlo. What am I saying? Who am I talking about? I forgot. So Liam Livingston's just about to start his third over. I feel like Livingston will do another, will make sure he does the 4 overs, but I think he'll do them early on here. Well, Australia finally reached 50. It's taken them 11 overs, 11.1 overs to be precise. And they've had to lose 4 of them so far. As I said, Wade and Finch have done well together to just calm things down. But there's just not much magic there either. It's easy to defend your wickets. But when it's T20, you haven't got much time to be playing like that. So Australia won the last 2 matches. They beat South Africa in their opening match. They won by 5 wickets, and they beat Sri Lanka by 7 wickets, which was in midweek. Good stop there by Ewan Morgan. I think he's been an absolutely fantastic captain for England, for T20 and the one-day team. He's done it for more than 5 years now. He's got a World Cup to show for it. Oh, hang on, have we got our first 6 of the match? No, we haven't. It's a wicket. It's a catch. And Liam Livingston gets his first wicket of the match. And it's now Australia being 51 for 5. And it's Wade who goes. Finch still stays in. He's on 22 runs, but it's Wade who goes with 18 runs. 18 runs and 18 deliveries to be exact. So Australia trying to at least get to 100. They're halfway there, but England are halfway from getting the whole team out here. I think it was it Bairstow caught that? I'm not sure. But Liam Livingston absolutely delighted about that. The man from Lancashire. So Matthew Wade gone for 18. It was Jason Roy that caught him out. He had two boundaries, no 6s though. But yeah, what's happened to Australia today? They've just not woken up at all. They've been absolutely battered. So Ashton Agar is coming in now. He's in at number 7. 2 deliveries left for Livingston on this 12th over. So as I mentioned before, Finch still in. He was part of the opening pair with David Warner. Liverpool FC KK asks, do you remember me? Of course, yes. I remember you joining us on some of our football streams in the past. Hope you're well. Livingston, ooh, not a bad delivery there. Agar's first delivery of the game. But yeah, they're just showing the Wade one. He, of course, went out of his crease to smack that ball down the middle, but it was straight at the hands of Roy just before the boundary. And you could see when Roy made the catch, he just made sure his feet didn't connect with the ropes, otherwise that would have been 6 runs instead of a wicket. Ricardo Gordon's got in touch. Hey Ricardo, hope you're well. Saying this is my favourite sports, mate. MotoGP second, then football. But England looks strong. Was watching it on Sky on my phone and stop. Lol. Yeah, I have to be honest with you, Ricardo. Even though I'm doing a cricket watch along, football is no doubt my favourite sport. But yeah, cricket's in my top 5. Ricardo also says that England have a very balanced team, and they are the number 1 team in white ball. You guys crush my team, West Indies. we got West Indies coming up, haven't we, in our group? No, I don't. No, they're in the other. They're in Group 2, aren't they? I think. Well, there's at least one Aussie fan in the stands who probably would want his ticket refunded at this rate. And he's just caught himself on the screen. Yeah, I'd probably agree with you, Ricardo. I think England are the best white ball team at the moment. Oh, nearly. Nearly could have been a catch there against Agar. He hasn't been able to address any runs yet. It's Rashid with his over now. Oof. Ricardo says, how you wish you would get your ticket refunded last week against Liverpool. Oh, don't remind me, mate. Don't remind me. Yeah, not great. I stayed till the 89th minute, so I pretty much stayed till the end. And, yeah, the second half was just dire. Oh, is that a wicket? No. From Agar's reaction to that, he looked like he was a bit... he looked like he conceded the wicket. But we'll be right back, folks. I'm just going to... I'm back. I've just checked the score predictor for Australia. It's now 105. It just keeps getting lower compared to the original expectancy at the start of this match for 173. Massive difference. I do like the score predictor. I'd like to know how they... There must be a theory behind that. Or a method that it follows. If you do know, let us know on the live chat page. Ricardo says, when I was at home, I was thinking about what the loss like with you. See your team go down like that can't be a nice feeling. Yeah, no, it was. To be honest with you, I was never expecting us to win. I was expecting, hopefully, a draw, because the way Liverpool were playing before that match, I was thinking, if we could get a draw, that'd be a great result. But no, it was even worse than I thought. But we'll see what happens tonight when they play Spurs, which is a 5:30 kickoff. So that's what, 1 hour 25 minutes away. But we'll see. If we don't beat Spurs and we get if it was another battering, then I can't expect it being a battering. This is Spurs we're talking about. Spurs haven't been great, but if they can get the Son Kane magic working, it can be dangerous for our terrible defence that we've got at the moment. But we'll see. I'm not confident, to tell you the truth. I'm not confident. Probably go through the lineups in the next half hour or so when it's announced. But back with this match though, at least my team England are doing well here. 57 for 5 with Australia at the moment. There's 6 overs to go. Mills about to do his second over of the match up against Finch. Now it would be interesting if they can get Finch out, because I feel like Finch is the driving force right now for Australia. And as I say that, he's smashed the ball down the middle for 4. So that's 33 runs now for him out of 38 deliveries, I think. But yeah, you feel like for Australia they want to keep him on the receiving end at the moment. He's the only informed player. Wade and Finch looked like they were going to get something going, but it just didn't happen at the end. Conor Porter says, hello, you alright, Con? How's it going? He asks, no Cam today. No, I went for a toilet break. Needed a quick toilet break. I drank too much black currant. Here comes Mills. Oh, that looked wide. Either way, he got to the end of it, and that's another 4. Finch on a roll finally. And finally, some of the crowd can wave the 4s and play some music in the stands. There's not been much boundaries going on because it's been excellent bowling really from England. But this is an attempt for Australia to save this match. Again though, I always say this about cricket, you just never know how England will bat. Just because they've done well with the fielding doesn't mean they're going to do better. You'd expect them to. 65 for 5. Mills not having a great... Oh! Oh! I was saying he wasn't having a good innings, but he nearly got a wicket. Nearly got the edge of the bat there. That was a bit more like it from Mills. That was a whisker. That was close. Actually, more of a tic-tac, I'd say. That was very close. May not have got a wicket, but it stopped them from getting a run. But yeah, Mills so far, this is his second over, and he's already conceded 16 runs. Last 2 being a boundary. Oh, hang on, it's in the air. Oh, no. A few bounces before Jordan got there. Now, I might be wrong, but I think Vokes has done 2 overs so far. I think that's all. Hang on, here we go. So Rashid's had 4 overs, so I don't think he can bowl again. Vokes has got at least 1 more, and Jordan's got 2 more. So you'd expect within the next 5 overs after Mills, we'll see Vokes come out at least 1 more time and Jordan come out twice. And then maybe Livingston might have another. Oh no, Livingston's done 4 as well. So let's see how they plan it out, but that's what I'd have thought they'll do. Mills now with another delivery, and it's straight at Agar, but Agar's able to play it on leg side. It's weird seeing Bairstow. It's weird seeing Bairstow not be a wicket keeper. I'm so used to him being our test wicket keeper. And yeah, him without the beard just looks weird, but maybe it's... I wonder if it's the heat that he can't be doing with all that facial hair he'd normally have. England actually do have that final test with India in the summer. They finally announced that this week, I think it was, or last week, but they're going to finally play it, but it's not going to be until next summer, so be a bit of a weird trip for India just to go all the way to England and just play one test, but I think for some of the fans who had tickets for that originally would still like to go. Of course it was cancelled because I think the India team had some cases of COVID ahead of the final test. If I can remember, India were leading that series 2-1, so England in an attempt to try and at least get a draw, while India just make sure that they don't give away the series. So 67 for 5 for Australia. The run rate is at 4.47. We've got Jordan coming up now, as I'd expect. The Jordan, and I think Jordan will do 2 more overs, and I'm sure Vokes will make sure he does another. They're, in my eyes, Jordan and Vokes have been fantastic so far. Vokes has got the most wickets of this innings with 2, Jordan with 1, Livingston with 1, and Rashid with 1. Mills hasn't got any. Mills, sadly, right now has been the weaker bowler out the lot. There's around 5 fielders then on the off side and the leg side. Here's Jordan then. Ooh. Oh, that's not bad from Rashid. That's a guy with finally some runs to his name. 5 runs. 13 deliveries. 68 for 5. Well, there's less than 5 overs to go, and at the moment Australia won't even get triple digits. Feels like ages ago since we saw Varner and Steve Smith in at the bat. Morgan just having a quick word with Jordan. I think between now and the end of this innings, I don't think England will get 5 more wickets. This is the thing with Jordan and Vokes. From what we've learnt from them in this match is they may only have 1 or 2 wickets to their name, but their deliveries are just so difficult to deal with. It doesn't allow any freedom for any of the batters to actually get the ball going. It's fantastic bowling. So during the power play, it was 21 runs from 3, and then between overs 7 to 15, it's 46 for 2 wickets. But yeah, Aaron Finch still in there with 23 runs. Oh, good stop by Morgan. I think he might have taken a bit of a stinger there. Ball hitting right at him, but it stopped the pace of the ball, and to avoid it being a boundary. This is a great stat from Ricardo Gordon, saying England will win, mate, don't worry. The last time England failed to score less than 130 was a decade ago against West Indies. That is a good stat. But records can end at some point. Hopefully I'm wrong. Oh, no, that's a 4. Finch with 39 runs out of 43 deliveries. I think he's the only player for Australia that can leave the pitch after this innings and actually give himself a pat on the back. I think, if anything, Justin Langer should give him a pat on the back just for giving something for Australia to fight for. Lovely, lovely sweep. $74 for 5. Now the score predictor reckons they'll get 105. And Finch now on 40 runs, so 10 away from a half century, 16 overs, 4 to go. But yes, get in touch, folks, on the live chat page. If you're wondering what the England lineup is ahead of the their innings, it's of course to your left of the screen. My left, that way. There, over there. So of course we've got Ali and Bairstow. Bairstow, I'd like to say, is not a bad batsman. Ali's been a great player in T20 cricket. One of the best in the world, I'd say. But yes, England have no doubt got the capabilities of getting the score that they need. So here's Chris Vokes, his last over of the match. He's been splendid today. Oh! High one there. Roy collecting it. Ricardo says that, yeah, it's cricket, anything can happen. But England is in the driving force, very comfortable in front. Today is what dreams are made of for England. Here comes Vokes' second delivery of the over. Oh, that one was really bad. That's a wide, and that's an extra for Australia. That's not like Vokes. You do get excited watching him. It's no different to like the likes of Stuart Broad or Freddie Flintoff with their fast deliveries. It's always exciting. Electrifying. Yeah, Flintoff. Now that was a good bowler. Oh, that's in the air. Is that going to reach? I think it has. Yeah. Oh, Ali tried to catch it and he dropped it, but I think it was past the ropes at that point. That is 6 runs. I think that's the first 6 we've had in this match so far. So yeah, tournament 6 is now up to 197, and that's the first of the match. Oh, Ali. I'm a bit amazed Ali didn't catch it. Did just slip out of his hands. He had it. Another 6. Lovely stuff from Agar. 89 runs for 5. Last gasp kind of efforts here from Australia. Yeah, that's a great shot from Agar. But yeah, Vokes at the moment actually conceding quite a few runs. But look, this was always going to happen. As I said, it's always late on in a innings where it can change everything. But yeah, there's some Australians in the stands feeling a bit optimist now. Agar with 18 so far. He couldn't get anything from that, just the run. No, they won't go for a second. 90 for 5. So, last ball of the match for Chris Vokes. Oh, what are they calling for there? They're calling for leg before wicket, but despite all that, it's gone for 4 because it went past the batter and the wicket keeper. Are they going to ask for a review? Don't think they are. I don't see why they don't just ask for it. They've still got 2 left. Yeah, it is an England review, so they are doing it. I was going to say, you may as well. Ooh, I think that might be a wicket. It does hit the padding, but would it hit the wicket? Either way, it changes the direction of the ball for it to go for a boundary, so I didn't hit the bat at all. Oh no, the review's lost. Damn it. Ah. So 3 overs left for Australia, but that's a bit more like it from them. Agar with a few 6s. He's got himself 19 runs now from the 18 deliveries he's received. 95 for 5. So who's going to come up next? I think it's Mills again. I think this might just be... Will they let Livingston? No, Livingston's already bowled, hasn't he? So Rashid has bowled. Livingston has bowled. And of course now Vokes has bowled the 4 overs. So I think the last ones are Mills and Jordan, I think. But yeah, Australia finally getting themselves into gear. They've got to treat these last 3 overs as each ball being a final ball. Just shows you though how 1 or 2 6s in an over could just change the scoring very quickly. Liverpool FC KK saying Australia doing it. They've finally shown up a little bit. Here comes Mills. Just hasn't been threatening really from Mills in his deliveries. 20 runs he's conceded with no wickets. Of course, no Joe Root in this team. I thought he might be at the T20 World Cup. .97 for 5. Oh! Well, it was Finch who hit the ball and it stayed exactly where he was, but they could go for a run because the wicketkeeper was far away, went to pick it up, but both batters had made the run. Apparently they do say that Tamil Mills actually very rarely bowls Yorkers. I do like a Yorker when they do it right. Oh, that could be a 6. No, he's caught out. Agar's gone. 6 wickets now for England. Another catch for England to take. And Agar looking like he was trying to go for 6. Misses out there. And that's him gone. Finch still there though with 44 runs. But Agar was lightning in those last few deliveries. He got himself a couple of 6s at least. But he goes for 20 after 20 deliveries. Very simple catch for Liam Livingstone. Textbook catch for him. Agar just looks to the sky. Absolutely gutted. Because you just feel like Agar's last efforts between now and the end of the innings would have been very crucial. That's Mills that gets his first wicket on the board of this match. Still got 2 more deliveries left of this over. So Pat Cummins is coming in at number 8. So 98 for 6 at the moment. Now the score predictor originally was well, not originally, last time we checked it was 105 that they would get. I'd imagine they expect a bit more now, but we'll see. Mills. Oh, that looks like it could be a 6. Yes, it is. Not a bad first ball for Cummins. And I think that's 104 for Australia. $104 for 6. Exactly the way Cummins would like to start his batting for this match. Distance of 79 meters. Oh, and that's another 6. Fair play to Australia. They've shown up late, but it makes a difference. 110 for 6. I was worried they weren't going to get 100 runs, but they've nailed that now. Tournament 6 is now at 200, but I'll say this now for Mills. It's not been a good innings for him. And I think he might do the final over of this match. Yeah, nicely placed for Cummins to just lift the ball in the air and get it into the stands. Two overs to go. Now, if it was me, I'd look at that score and think if I was playing for Australia, you want to aim for 130. 20 runs is doable in the next 2 overs. So Jordan to bowl. Yeah, as I thought, Jordan will bowl this one, and I expect Mills will do the final over. $34 runs from the last 12 balls. Fantastic. Come on, Jordan. Settle it. Oh, is that a catch? Yes, it is. Finch is gone. Finch finally gone. 110 for 7. That's 7 wickets now for England. And that's 2 wickets for Jordan. But yeah, Finch was causing problems. And thank goodness he's gone. Finch will be a little annoyed because he would have liked to have at least got half a century. 44 runs he finishes on. 49 deliveries. Yeah, Johnny Bairstow with the catch now for a guy who's a former wicketkeeper for England. I think it's very hard to make sure that he doesn't catch it. So Mitchell Starc coming in at number 9. Now Mitchell Starc, we know him as one of the main Australia bowlers, so I can't remember what he's like as a batter, but you know, when it gets to this point, you kind of wonder if they've got the runs in them. So Jordan. Oh, he's got him! Down the stumps, 2 wickets in a row for Jordan. Lovely jubbly from him. 110 for 8. That's fantastic. What a wicket. there was nothing left for him at all. And he absolutely nailed it. Fantastic. Pat Cummins is gone. 12 runs he had with 3 deliveries. They couldn't, could they, England? They couldn't get them all out before the end here. Still another 10 balls left of this innings. And they just need 2 more wickets to just wrap it up before England come out to bat. So 2 sixes for Pat Cummins. Strike rate of 400 exactly. So it's been really, really odd patches for Australia. It's been a roller coaster for them in this innings. Started the first 10 overs or so pretty badly. Lost a few. We couldn't have a hat-trick ball here, could we, from Mr. Jordan? So it's Adam Zampa in at number 10. So both batters that are out there haven't had a delivery yet, so no runs for them. So Zampa looks as though he'll be on the receiving end for Chris Jordan's 3rd delivery of his final over. Hat-trick ball. Come on, lad. Go on, mate. Oh. No. That would have been a beautiful moment. Yeah, some of the England fans delighted with that. I bet it's not bad to go and see the cricket in Dubai. I bet it's a pretty decent venue. The weather's always good. I'm not sure what the COVID restrictions are like in the UAE, but I think you still have to get there if you've got a vaccine passport. Oh, no, that's not a boundary. Moeen Ali will stop that. I think it was Stark who was on the receiving end who took that then. 112 for 8. So Zampa up for his 2nd ball. 2 left here for Jordan. Nearly got the edge of the bat. One more ball from him. Great innings from Jordan. 3 wickets to his name. Can he get a 4th one before he finishes up here with this penultimate over? Well, at this rate, again, nothing's really changed for Australia. They've just got to go for it. As I said, 130 I think is a good target for them. Oh, he had to get his bat there, Zampa, otherwise that would have been another wicket for Jordan. It was on target. But that's the end of the 19th over. 112 for 8, 6 to go. And I'd imagine it will be Mills that will do the next 6 balls, but cheer from England. 2 wickets in that over. So Jordan wraps it up with 3 wickets and 17 runs conceded. 4 extras, I think that's what that says. But yeah, I think we've still got quite an innings to come up for England, really, despite whatever the result is here from Australia in the next 6 balls, because you've still got to do it. Of course, let's not forget, this is probably the last time we meet Australia ahead of the Ashes. Oh, good 4 runs there from Stark. Good way to start off this final over. As I said, 130 I'd say is a good target for them. .116 for 8. Yeah, just not an innings for Mills to be good with. I know he's got a wicket, but even so. Greg says, "Hi Jamie, where have you been after your mighty Man United got hammered?" Oh well, it's taken me a few days. Oh, could that be a catch? No. Don't know what's going on with your team though, Greg. Man City are losing 1-0 to Palace. Chelsea are winning 1-0 at Newcastle. Reece James, I think, has scored for Chelsea. Burnley are beating Brentford 3-0 at home. And Southampton are winning at Watford 1-0. So at the moment, Man City might lose to Crystal Palace. That'll be some score. Meanwhile, Liverpool are drawing at home to Brighton 2-2. Interesting afternoon of Premier League football, and they've just read that Laporte got sent off in the first half for City. Come on, Mills. Oh, no. No, I thought it'd be a leg before wicket, but they've been able to get a run from it. 119 for 8. 3 to go. They're just showing some of England's slick fielding from this innings, and they have been quality, but I still love the catch from Vokes that denied Steve Smith. Wow, so Liverpool were 2-0 up, and then 2 goals from Brighton changed everything. So they've come back from oh, is that a wicket for England? They're going to check the screen. Has Zampa been run out there by Mills? I think he might have just made it. Oh. There you go. Oh, yes, please. Cheers. Is that a run out? The decision's pending. Oh, yeah, he's got him. Yep, so that should be another wicket for England. Don't know what's taken them so long. We've seen the replay enough. Yep, it's out. So it's Australia 119 for 9. Zampa's already off the pitch. I think he already knew. 1 run to his name. He only had 4 deliveries. Strike rate of 25. So here comes Mills now. 2 deliveries. Oh, is that a 6? Or is that a 4? It is a 6. 125 for 9. 1 delivery left. So, what did I say? 130 would be the target that they should get, and they might just get it here. If they can get 1 more 6, they can end it on a 1-3-1. Which I think, the way it all started for Australia, I think they'll take it. England, I'm sure, will still be the favourites to win this match, though. But as I said, they've still got to do it. It's easy to think England will win, but all it takes is 1 or 2 magic moments from Australia, and then they can get control. So Mitchell Stark on 13. He'll be on the receiving end here for the final ball of the innings. Mills, 45 runs conceded and only the 1 wicket. As I said, he's been the weakest bowler they've had today, but got to hand it to some of those Australians that have been getting the runs when it matters. So, final ball. And it's no runs from that, and that has gone straight to the hands of Butler, and Australia have set a target of 125 runs for England to chase in their innings. So as the Australian batters run off the pitch with England, I think England will be happy with that still, but I think they know that maybe Australia, that second half of the innings, Australia finally got themselves going. Oh, I think Australia are technically all out. Were they all out? Just waiting for confirmation on the scoreboard below us on our screen. Oh no, it doesn't really say. Let me have a look. Oh no, it doesn't. I'm surprised that's not counted as all out, really, because it hit the edge of his bat and he caught it. So England will need 126 runs to win, and it looks as though on average they should get at least 6 runs per over. So sounds easy, but still a big task to do there for England. So anyway, we're going to take a quick break and then we'll get ready for the England innings in just a bit. So don't go anywhere and stay tuned. We'll be right back. And we're back for the England innings. It has started, and we're in the opening over of the last ball. It's 5-0 for England. Ooh. But 5-0. So England, if you've just joined us, England chasing Australia's target of what was 125, but they need 126 to obviously win the match. So what happened to Man City, Greg? I've just seen that Man City lost 2-0 to Palace. Oh dear. Big results today in the Premier League. Liverpool, they were 2-0 up against Brighton. They've had to concede a draw instead. So bad day for Liverpool and Man City. Chelsea, though, winning again. 3-0 at Newcastle. Yeah, again, Palace winning at the Etihad. They love playing there, don't they? Anyway, here we go then. So they've started off with Jason Roy and Jos Butler, and there's the first boundary. Lovely shot there from Roy. In between the gap, 9-0. You expect England will be the favourites to still win this, regardless of the way Australia batted in the second part of their innings. Greg asking, would you stick with Ollie or not, Jamie? It's a tough question. I'm still, to be honest with you, if Ollie went, then so be it. I've got to that point where if he does go, then fine. But I'm still going to support him. Like even tonight's game, they kick off in about half an hour. So I want England to get this win done as quick as they can, so that I can go and watch that match. The win predictor saying England are 85%. Hazelhood, oh, not a bad delivery, but still Butler getting a good connection with the bat. So far, online poll reckons England will win from 88% of you. Australia with just 12%. But yeah, United playing Spurs tonight, Greg. I'm not that confident, but let me actually check the lineup at least. I'm hoping he's made some sort of changes because he can't carry on like this. Yeah, what a win for Palace. And with Chelsea's win, they go 3 points clear. Let's have a look at United's lineup. So Varane is back. Ooh. Interesting this. This is a bit different from Ollie. He's playing free at the back. Wan-Bissaka and Shaw to go out, so he's kind of playing. Interesting. So he's playing free at the back. In midfield, pretty much you got Wan-Bissaka, McTominay, Fred, and Shaw. Bruno Fernandes going in behind Cavani and Ronaldo. So Cavani's starting with Ronaldo. So I'm intrigued by how that works out because I've been wanting to see Cavani start. He has had his injuries at the start of the season, but hopefully he can come good today. That'll be an interesting setup there. I must admit, I'm annoyed Fred is starting. You know, matches like this, give someone else a go if you're playing not great at the moment. You know, what does Van der Beek have to do to get in there? Van der Beek. The likes of Van der Beek and Lingard surely must be going in January. Because I just can't see why they'd stay. I really can't. Greg says, to be honest, I feel Chelsea will win the league. Is Ollie playing wing backs? Yeah, he looks like he is from what I'm reading. But yeah, to be honest, I've been saying for the last month or two that Chelsea are the favourites for me. And yeah, the 3 points clear. A lot to still play for. But anyway, back with the match. England 12-0. Good start for them. It's only been 2 overs, but Butler with 5 runs. Jason Roy with 7. Target of 126 they're going for. It's Pat Cummings now up to bowl. Right arm fast bowler. Here he comes. 40 wickets from 33 matches. Ooh, and he nearly got one there. Tried to get the edge of Butler's bat, but instead it's gone wide and it's an extra. Looks as though Chris Jordan's got the most points in the Fantasy League from this match so far. 97 points, Chris Vokes with 74. So here we go then. Another one there from Cummings, another good delivery. .126, you'd expect England to get it, but you know, I'm still nervously watching on. I'm good not to have my England cricket shirt today. I left that in London at my aunt's, and I would very much like to get that back at some point if England are to make the final of this World Cup. Cummings straight at the bat there of Butler. Too weak to get a boundary. 2 of them chasing the ball. Was never going to reach the boundary, but that's, I think that's 3 runs from that. Yeah, 3 runs. Oh, he's given away a free hit, Cummins. Yeah, he's just gone over the line. Oh dear. So free hit here for Jason Roy. I'm sure he'll do anything he can to get maximum from this. Yeah, looking at the Spurs squad, Højbjerg and Skip in behind Lucas Moura, Celso and Son, and then Kane obviously on his own up front. Be an interesting match. Dyer and Romero the main centre backs. Let's see what happens with this free hit. Oh. Well, the free hit was wasted there for England. I'm not sure why Roy didn't just go for it. It was nearly shoulder length where the ball was going behind him, and then he hesitated and didn't go for the full swing. That looks like a good 6. Lovely 6 there by Jason Roy. 24-0. That was beautiful. Just from the camera angle, you knew it was too good for the fielders to try and get it. Lovely jubbly. And that is 110 Super 12 sixes in this tournament so far. The distance was 92 metres. Oh, lovely swing. You can't beat that. 24-0. England off to an absolute cracking start. There's a Newcastle fan in the stands. I don't think he'll be happy with the fact that they lost 3-0 at home to Chelsea today. A team despite the new ownership, they're having to fight off relegation at the moment. Oh, God. Roy nearly left an open wicket there. The ball nearly went out of reach for him. Luckily, he got his bat in the way. Oh, Cummings. Well, he's got one more delivery to go, so that should be another. Yeah, no problem there for Roy. He just gets there at the end. 2 more runs added to the board. So they're exactly 100 runs away from winning. Greg says Scotland are terrible at cricket. They got beat by Namibia because Namibia are not good at cricket. In all fairness to Scotland, they had to win quite a few matches just to get to that stage of the tournament. So, I mean, yeah, good that they didn't beat Namibia, but, you know, Scotland and Namibia are probably pretty much on the same level at international cricket. And I might be wrong, but I don't think Scotland are a full-time team anyway. So, it's not easy when they haven't got the budget either. So 27-0 after 3 overs. Roy with 16 runs, Butler with 8. Cummings is last over there, well, 14 for nothing so far in his innings. Next up is Agar. Agar got a couple of good sixes to help Australia get over the century mark, at least to just give themselves some sort of target to go for. But yeah, Australia know that they need to get a wicket sooner rather than later when it's between this partnership of Roy and Butler. Ooh. Yeah, that's a wide. Just looking at the results in the other matches today in Europe mainly. $30 for nothing for England. 3 runs in the last 3 deliveries there. Oh, is that a 6? Yes, it is. Lovely 6 from Butler. That gets him up to 15 runs. Mike Atherton pretty much saying that they want to get this game done and dusted. 37 for nothing. 1 left to go in this 4th over. But yeah, England completely in control at the moment. Great shot. So regard last time for him. Not a bad delivery actually. So yeah, 4 overs gone. England 37 for nothing. Doing a lot better than what Australia did when they got to 37. It took them a lot longer to get to 37 in the match, and they lost a few straight away. Yugesh Everest says England has been a great T20 team for the last 3 or 4 years, and they are an exciting team to watch. See, this is the thing. I mean, they were so close to winning the last T20 World Cup when it was in India, and then they lost to the West Indies in that last over. But you do sometimes think that, you know, it can make a team learn from that and try and win it for next time. And yeah, as long as it goes to plan, I think England have a great chance of winning the T20 World Cup. But there's still a lot to go. So Hazelwood to come in with the delivery. Roy with a defensive move there. That's a great 6. It hit one of the windows. Luckily it didn't smash it. Look at the win predictor now. England 92%. Australia 8%. Of course, during this power play, always plenty of chances for 6s if they can get it right. But yeah, I do feel like Yugesh with England losing that T20 World Cup. It was heartbreaking to take, but I honestly do think it could be a blessing in disguise and they win this one instead. And it's the same captain of Ewan Morgan from that last World Cup. And, you know, if England win this T20 World Cup, they'll be holding on. They'll be champions of one day and T20, which, I mean, do tell me. I wonder if that's ever happened before. Maybe Australia did it back in the day. I don't know, but I'm not trying to get carried away. But, you know, it's definitely something for England to go for. That's a great... Oh, is that going to be a 4? No. That might be a guy who stopped that. How many runs did they get from that? I think they got 4. Was it 3 or 4? Yeah, England very close to half a century, 9 runs away before we've even reached the quarter point of this innings. 17 runs from the last 12. Oh, missed it. Tried to run one of the batters out there, just missed the wicket, and England do get an extra run. Steve Smith looks like he's limping after that. Was it him that got the ball and tried to run him out? Yeah, looks as though he might have gone over his over on his foot there. Maybe it's very well wide actually. Hopefully he'll be all right. Lovely. 2 more runs. Oh, careful, England. Ryan Butler both now on 20. Just showing how quick Roy and Butler are. Butler is incredibly quick. I don't know why Roy was even looking back when he was doing that run. He should just focus, you know, just keep running, man. You don't want to end up getting into trouble just because you're worried about your teammate. Oh, where's that going? It's a 4. Oh, it just bounced before the boundary. 48 for nothing. Greg says, Jamie, I've watched most of the cricket. If so, which team has impressed you? For me, is Afghanistan. To be honest with you, I'd probably say Pakistan. They beat India, let's not forget, last weekend. Very convincingly as well. And they don't... Normally India are the team that beat Pakistan in these matches. So I'm going to say Pakistan. They've got 3 wins out of 3 so far. And I think the only team that could get to that is England today if they win. Roy and Butler just quickly having a drinks break as we've reached 5 overs. So at the quarter point of the England innings, they need 78 runs from 90 balls. And at the moment, they're on course to do it. 48 for nothing. Going for Australia's 125. So they need 126 to win. I think Mitchell Starc's going to come in next to bowl for Australia. He's already had 1 over so far. 5 runs conceded, no wickets. I mean, there's been no wickets at all for Australia so far. But so far England are on course, but it could still go anywhere. I keep saying this with cricket. It's once you get to when you get close to that target, it feels like they should do it, but there's still a bit to go yet. Ooh, trying to go for another run out. No. Steve Smith again trying to get there. So 49 for nothing. Butler at the bat. Oh, it's another 6. Oh, Butler. Beautiful, down the middle. 55 for nothing. They can't get anything wrong at the moment, the opening pair. Who knows? Who knows? Could they just sweep up with the opening pair? They're looking unstoppable at the moment. It's a train that can't be stopped by Australia. Simple enough, really, for Butler. Mitchell Starc with the delivery. 94 metres. Already 12 runs conceded for Mitchell Starc. And it's not another 6. Oh, it is. Butler with 2 6s in a row. Lovely. Again. 61 for nothing. They're going to get battered at this rate. 113 Super 12 6s in this tournament so far. Butler taking at least the last 2. My God. Of course, England on course to get this game done and dusted as quick as they can. Butler now on 36. I'd love them to get this done as quick as they can, just so I can go and watch United play, which starts in about 10 minutes. Can he get 3 sixes? No, not that time. Straight at one of the fielders. Oh, that 300 sixes for Joss Butler in T20. You gotta love a 6. Oh, bit high. Oh, and it's I think that's a no ball actually. So that's a run for England. So at the moment, Jason Roy's on 21 runs, Butler on 36. 5 extras. To be honest with you, as long as England can get to around 90 or 100 without any wickets, they should be absolutely fine. And just think it's only taken them nearly 6 overs just to get to 62. Oh, shouldn't reach the boundary really. 3 runs for England. Nasser Hussain's just said that it's the highest scoring ever in this tournament for power play. So 65, a new record for this tournament in the power play. Now power play is normally the opening 6 overs, so there's still 1 ball left here. So they need 61 runs from 85 balls. Ooh. 66 runs from a power play from England. Nicely done. So they need 60 runs from 84 balls. But so far, England on course and they haven't lost any man yet. At this rate, Australia are going to get thrashed. Yogesh said 3 more overs without any wickets and England will be home for good. Yeah. Get to 90 runs without a wicket, then you should be fine. Again, as I say in cricket, anything can happen, but the way England are playing today and the way Australia have turned up, it's so obvious how one-sided this match is. Greg Livingston asking, any more streams? Yep, so we've got 2 more tomorrow. Man City women up against Chelsea women in the FA Cup. That's 12:45 tomorrow. And then tomorrow night we've got AS Roma versus AC Milan at 7:45. In case you're wondering what time zones that is what do you call it? British time. Of course, don't forget, folks, the hours go back tonight. So that means we get 1 hour of sleep extra. Oh, nearly sweeped it. Nearly a backward sweep there from Roy. Adam Zampa is bowling, which his hairstyle's questionable. Oh, is that a wicket? It might have just been outside the line. They're calling for leg before wicket and they're going to do a review. Australia may as well because they've got them to lose. Greg asking where's Ben Stokes? Asking me where is Ben Stokes? Is he injured? Yeah, he is. He's not playing at this tournament, but he's been named in the Ashes squad. So England, yeah. Yeah, England no Ben Stokes. Oh, that looks like could that be a wicket? All that because of a reverse sweep. It feels a bit annoying to lose a wicket from this. I think Jason Roy should be a little bit... I'd be a bit annoyed if I was Jason Roy. They're taking their time with this. I mean, he didn't hit the bat at all, so that's obvious. So it is a wicket for England. Sorry, for Australia. So a bit frustrating really to see them lose a wicket like that, because they were both nailing it. I think. I mean, I'm not sure who's next. Who's next at the bat? I think it's. Oh, it's David. Oh, it's David Malan who's coming in. So David Malan coming in at number 3. Stuart Davis has got in touch. He says, "Hi mate, hope you're well. Just finished a mud run in Crackle. Now hunting a pub that shows cricket." Oh, that's going to be difficult for you, mate. There's a Premier League game on right now with United and Tottenham in a minute, so good luck. He says, "Is that a power play record this tournament?" Yes, 66 was it? 65, 66. Yeah, 66 they got in the power play. So yeah, it is a record of this tournament, according to Nasser Hussain in the commentary for Sky. But yes, Jason Roy's just gone, which is a shame. I hate when someone goes out with a reverse swing. It's always frustrating to see that, because Jason Roy and Butler were nailing it. But still, England still on course. Well, David Malan, who's actually T20 international ranking number 1, according to the ICC. Nice single. It's frustrating to see the reverse swing not work for Jason Roy there. So Zampa, this is his opening over, let's not forget, and he's got a wicket already. Good over from Zampa. He's got one left. Yeah, I do think you forget that. England, what do you call it? Australia only played 2 nights ago. But yeah, Zampa's done well there. Good over for him. He only conceded 2 runs and he got a wicket. Greg saying, "Do you remember, Jamie, when Steve Smith got hit by a ball at the side of his face and he continued doing the thing that happened the last World Cup?" I actually don't, to be honest. I'll have to YouTube that. Of course, sadly, there was an Australian cricketer who died. It must have been 7 years ago now, around this time 7 years ago. An Australian batter died because the ball hit him in the head, took his helmet off and everything, and sadly he died. So it's fucking dangerous, really, when you think about how much speed they throw the ball at someone. Of course, it's never intentional to kill someone, but I can't imagine what that was like for the bowler. Must have been horrible. Ooh. Nearly a wicket there again for Australia. Yorker there. Oof. Nearly got his foot off Malin. Oh, that should be a boundary. No problem, lovely. Gets himself going, Malin. He's now on 5, his first boundary of the day. 25 was he, Greg? Yeah, that's bad. I remember it really well. I didn't see it, but I just remember it being on the news and it was really sad. And obviously, as you'd imagine, ICC and all the cricket organisations were looking into it of how they can improve the safety of the batsman. So the win predictor now has got 99% England, 1% Australia. Oh dear. 53 they need now from 75. Oh, another 4. Butler now, 45. 5 off half a century. 78 for 1. That was another Yorker, that. No chance. In the air, simple for him to just smack it, basically. That's a lovely number 4 there by Butler. 82 for 1, and that ends the 8th over. Stark, 37 runs he's conceded now after just 3 overs. 44 from 72 they need. Yeah, comfortably as you like. Greg saying, why is it all the Premier League matches have minutes silence? It's not Remembrance Day on 11th of November. It's not international break again next week, is it, Greg? Is that might be, maybe that's why. 83 for 1. Oh, it's another 6. Butler's having an absolute field trip. 89 for 1. 55. He's got half a century. Tournament 6s, 206. I think we'll have a few more of them before the end of the match. Yeah, I thought it was international break next week, Greg. They come quick, these international breaks, though, don't they? I keep forgetting they have 2 in October, and then, was it 1 in October, then 1 in November, but then this is the last international break till, what, February? So, it'd be a big gap then. Zampa. Oh, nearly. Nearly could have gone for a 4, but... I'll say this now about Jason Moore. I'm still annoyed he got himself out, because I honestly think him and Butler would have had enough to have just done it themselves as target. So 90 for 1. England need 36 from 69. Oh, nearly. David Warner just stopping it from reaching another boundary there for Butler. Another reverse swing. That's a bit more like it, but Butler showing Roy how you do it properly by getting a 4. 97 for 1. This match should be done in the next 20 minutes, I reckon. So 97 for 1, and it's only 9 overs so far. Oh, they've got one. Oh, Mallon's gone. Caught on the edge of his bat. So that's a second wicket for Australia. Something for Australia to celebrate. Let's have a look. Ooh. I do like the catch from Wade though, because I've just seen that line of vision and hoping that it does still come through. Just shows how good the vision is from a wicket keeper. But yeah, Milan goes. He only got 8 from 8. But here comes Bairstow. Now that's an experienced batsman you wouldn't argue with. But either way, it feels like the Butler show here in Dubai. So 97 for 2. England needing 29 runs with 65 remaining. I think the only way Australia are going to win this is if they somehow get them all out. Greg Livingston saying, do you remember when Steve Smith rubbed the ball with sandpaper? If so, do you think he should have got life banned? I think he only got 6 months. It was against England. Was it? I don't think it was him. I think it was he knew what was going on, but he didn't report it or something like that. I think because he was the captain, he should have had responsibility with that. But yeah, you do feel like the ban wasn't long enough, really. And Varner, let's not forget Varner's in this team today, and he was there. So, looked like we had to wait a while for them to bring another batsman out. Bairstow, he's been ready for a while. I don't know what's with the hold-up. But if you've just joined us, Australia started out this match getting 125 runs after a terrible first few overs. They started to get themselves going in the second half of their innings, but as you can see, 125 runs is looking very easy for England to go for. They're just 3 off from a century. But Bairstow is on the bat now, who's, you know, he's experienced enough. I go at the ball at the moment. Shane Warne, I'll tell you what, Shane Warne, who's commentating on Sky, he really is criticising his team today. I don't blame him though, because they aren't playing great. And let's not forget his old teammate Justin Langer's the coach. Nice one run there for England. 98 for 2. So I go with the delivery. .99 for 2 at the halfway point. Quite a good crowd in, it seems. Oh, it's another 6. he's just been brilliant, Joss Butler. He's absolutely been brilliant. Lovely 6. 105 for 2. We should be done very soon, folks. 21 more runs they need. Zampa could only watch on. But as Mike Atherton has said in the commentary, it really is a statement from England, this. It's an absolute thrashing. Butler's got 6 sixes in this tournament so far. He reached 300 sixes in his T20 career tonight. He would have gone past that now. $20 more from 58. So let us know in the comments, folks. Can England win the T20 World Cup? Because you'd think so far in this tournament, after 3 matches, they look like the team to beat. Oh, that's not another one, is it? Bairstow now joining the party. Ewan Morgan's just nodding away and can't believe it. Ewan Morgan must be in dreamland with this team right now. They just can't get anything wrong. It's either Australia just haven't turned up or England are just this good. I can't quite decide, to be honest. But, you know, Australia had won their first 2 games of this tournament quite comfortably, so England's first real test of this tournament, and they've nailed it so far. It's another 6. 118 for 2. We could be done before the end of the over with 2 left. Ah, Greg, don't say that. I don't want another T20 final defeat. He says, I feel England will make it to the final, but they will get beat. I hope not. It's a lovely, lovely 6 again from Bairstow. Distance going up to 87 metres. It's amazing how quick the technology can pick up how far a ball goes. 8 sixes for England. Poor Zampa, he's conceding so many runs. Luckily for him that time, it's nothing. Oh! No, didn't get leg side there from Bairstow. Didn't quite get it. 7 more runs to go with 54 balls remaining. Should be done in this next over. Agar to bowl. How many runs is Butler on? I forgot. Is he on 70? I think he's on 70. Ewan Morgan ready to just get ready for the handshakes. Bairstow at the back, and he... Ooh, oh! Somehow he edged the bat, and then it went past two of the fielders, two of the slips, and it's gone for a boundary. That just sums up Australia's game, really. Oh, Jeffrey Archer. I don't think he's in this tournament, Greg. I think he's injured. Let's watch this again. This is a weird one. I don't think he even hits it. It just goes past the batsman, the wicketkeeper, and the slip. So could this be the last ball? 3 more to win. No. Two more runs, and then it's England. Yogesh says a lot of people are jealous of England, which is a good thing for English cricket, and everybody knows that England are the team to beat in this tournament, no question. I mean, it's a statement. They've absolutely thrashed them. You know, this is with 52 balls to go at least. Well, they've got 1 run from that. I think Bairstow wants... I think, is it Bairstow letting Butler go for another shot, or... No, it would be Bairstow will be at the bat to aim to wrap this up now. And he does so. Yep, they got the 2 runs, England, that's it, they've won. And they win by 8 wickets and by around 50 balls at the end. That is an absolute thrashing, and that is an absolute statement. And that is it, England win. That's 3 wins out of 3 for them. For Australia, that's their first defeat in the Super 12 of this T20 World Cup after they won the first 2 matches. So, at the moment, England, just like Pakistan, have won all their matches and are looking to be the team to beat at this T20 World Cup. But overall, fantastic win. They got the win at the end. Josh Butler, the star, and Chris Folkes as well, you'd say, from the bowling side. And what a win that is for England. Anyway, we're going to wrap it up there. So thank you very much for watching. Remember as well, we've got a 20% off discount code at Manscaped at the moment, which is above me on the screen. Let's Talk Sport, all in capitals, no spaces. That's your code if you want to use 20% off at manscaped.com. Thanks for watching. If you haven't yet, click that subscribe button, give us a like, and we will see you very soon. Join us tomorrow for our football watch-alongs. And yeah, thanks for watching. See you later.